What power did men have? None. Men had to justify their existence, for they had very little importance beyond their ability to fertilize female eggs. They were very much like worker ants and bees. They did the heavy physical labor and made sure that children were produced and protected. It took men hundreds of years to find and to create a larger place for themselves in the fabric of their society. Centuries passed before males were even allowed to participate in their clan's affairs, to have a voice or a vote in community decisions. They weren't considered by women to be intelligent enough to understand such matters. Boy, it is difficult to imagine that any society would actually prohibit voting. I like your sense of humor about this. I really do. Shall I go on? Please, centuries more passed before they could hold positions of leadership. Other posts of influence and power within their culture were similarly denied them. When males finally obtained positions of authority within society, when they at last rose above their former place as baby makers and virtual physical slaves, it is to their credit that they did not turn the tables. They have always accorded females the respect, power, and influence that all humans deserve. There's that humor again. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have the wrong planet? Let's get back to our narrative. But before we go on about the invention of the devil, let us talk a bit about power, because this, of course, is what the invention of Satan was all about. You're going to make the point now that men have all the power. Let me jump ahead of you and tell you why I think this happened. In the matriarchal period, men were very much like worker bees. You said they did the difficult physical work and made sure that children were produced and protected. And I felt like saying, so what's changed? And I'll bet that many men would probably say that not a great deal has changed, except that men have extracted a price for maintaining their role. They do have more power. Actually, most of the power. Okay, most of the power. But the irony is that both genders think they handle thankless tasks. Men resent the women who are attempting to take back power, because men say they'll be damned if they'll do all that they do without the power. Women resent men keeping all the power, saying they'll be damned if they'll continue doing what they do and still remain powerless. You've analyzed it correctly. Both are damned to repeat mistakes in an endless cycle of self-inflicted misery until one side gets that life is about strength, and until both see that it's not about separation, but unity. For it is in the unity that inner strength exists. In separation it dissipates, leaving one feeling weak and powerless. Heal the rift between you. End the illusion of separation, and you shall be delivered back to the source of your inner strength. That is where you will find true power. The power to do anything, to be anything, to have anything. For the power to create is derived from the inner strength produced through unity. This is true of the relationship between you and your God chest, as it is remarkably true of the relationship between you and your fellow humans. Stop thinking of yourself as separate, and all the true power that comes from unity is yours as a worldwide society and as an individual.